The Peetz Telephone Company is a proud supporter of Peetz Athletics, and in addition to their many great services, high-speed internet service is now available, featuring their all-new fiber network, now offering a variety of high-speed internet plans, from 1 meg service for only $35 per month, or 3 meg service for just $55 per month, when bundled with your phone. And you still receive the same great service as always from your local hometown telephone company team, Peetz Telephone Company. Call Kathy at 334-2220 for full details. Good luck, Peetz Bulldogs.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, every vehicle is fully inspected before it goes out on the lot, so you don't have to worry about buying that lemon. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
One of the benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $26 million in patronage dividends. Call us if you want to be part of a local, member-owned and controlled cooperative that understands agriculture. We offer interest rates competitive in the marketplace, and our board of directors is committed to a patronage dividend program. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Welcome back into Peetz. We head to the final game of our night here on this big-time, small-time media production, live video, coloradopreps.tv, live audio on 104.7 King FM. I'm Ben Blecka, the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational down in Woodland currently going on. Their boys game just getting underway. Actually, it's been underway for about a little bit more than a quarter. Weldon Valley leading Woodland 6-3 in the second quarter. We just saw a low-scoring affair until the fourth frame, 39-16, Peetz beat Lone Star, but the two teams combined for just 22 points in the first half and 27 through three quarters before exploding in that fourth quarter to put up 28 between them. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs will move on and play Caliche. The Lone Star Lady Longhorns will drop down and play Fleming tomorrow afternoon in the 2012 Carlile Classic. This winner gets Caliche, who won 50-41 over Fleming. That would be why we're a little bit behind, because it was a very physical contest, and I expect a little bit of the same thing here in this one. The Peetz Bulldogs like to run. The Lone Star Longhorns have some size to be able to sit you in the half-court set, but the Lone Star Longhorns are again short on numbers here on our pregame show, which is brought to you by Nelson Financial. Make sure you are ready for your retirement with Joel at Nelson Financial. Only certified financial planner in the area is Joel Nelson, 970-521-7800. Let him give you the plan, because it's better to have a plan and not need it than need a plan and not have it. Peetz Bulldogs bringing a good group of guys back. Troy Clevenger, Jeff Kester, Tom Karnick, Austin Crane, and Josh Fiskus. 4 seniors and a junior. That'll be their starting lineup. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But, Austin Wilson, Corbin Heller, Ben Karnick, Casey Barrett all saw significant time last year for this Peetz team. And for head coach Bill Fiskus, this is the year he really feels this team will start to turn the corner. Peetz has been down for a couple of years. They went, I believe, to the state tournament last in 2008, and then they've struggled. They've struggled to find consistency, to find a good rhythm of being able to put together win after win. And this team can run. They can get up and down the floor. And I asked Bill before the game, I said, what do you want to do? He said, we're going to run. We want to get up and down the floor. He said, whether we finish or not is the question. It is game one. You see how that worked for Caliche. But he said, we want to run. We want to get up and down the floor. We want to be able to push the pace like Caliche does, like Fleming wants to do, like some of the best teams in Class A really do across the board. And if they can do that, they're going to be in good shape. For head coach Brian Kuntz out at Lone Star, shocked with him briefly before the contest, and he's got good numbers out. And remember, this is a school, Lone Star, that could not field a football team. They did not have enough guys to field the six-man football team and had to combine with Fleming during the football season. They have 10 guys listed on their roster, but 4 of them not here this evening. So the Lone Star Longhorns going to be shorthanded, which is not something they're unaccustomed to. But this group of guys has got some size. I mean, they're able to, I think, physical with Peetz. If they can set in that half court, hang on to the basketball, they're going to be in a good position. There's no question about that. For me, they're going to be able to play some good basketball. And again, when you look at the YWKC in 1A District 5, when you take High Plains and Otis out of the equation, who are unquestionably the top 2 teams, everybody else is pretty competitive for that third. Lone Star could get there. Bethune could get there. Woodland, if they're able to get some consistency offensively, could get there. A Rickery could get there. I mean, the YWKC is open enough to where you're, I think, going to see some competitive basketball this year in that YWKC to make things happen. And tonight will be a good testing point for them. Just like for the Lone Star girls, they got a little disheveled and were unable to handle the pressure of the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. And if the Lone Star boys can handle a little bit of the pressure of the Peetz Bulldog boys, you could see this game be a similar game to what we just saw in a defensive struggle. Scores from across the state. Let's see if we can pull them up on ColoradoPreps.com. You can, of course, see all sorts of scores there as results are updated as they're turned in to Kevin Schaefer at Colorado Preps. The T-Bird Shootout, which is going on in Sangre de Cristo, which is on ColoradoPreps.tv. They're on the semifinals now of those on the boys' side. We mentioned the Jeff Sherman Memorial Tournament, Prairie, Idalia, Weldon Valley, Woodland. Prairie won earlier. They will get the winner of Weldon Valley and Woodland in the championship game tomorrow night in that tournament. This one here, the Carlile Classic, big one on the 1A side. But outside of that, you don't see a lot of 1A tournaments because the way the schedule is set up, everything's kind of delayed a little bit of weeks. You're seeing some one-on-one matchups. Marino at Akron, Haxton at Holyoke, Perkins County at Ray. You're seeing some area teams be able to match up early on in the season one-on-one, as opposed to some of these tournaments. You will see some other tournaments as they go through beginning next week. On ColoradoPreps.tv, Big Time, Small Time Media, we'll have coverage of the Flagler Tournament. We will see the Caliche Haxton game next Thursday, Haxton, Sedgwick County Friday, possibly Fleming, Weldon Valley on Saturday. Then we'll be out here in Peetz for Peetz and Haxton on Tuesday the 11th. Before our flex game on December 14th, we'll either be in Caliche or Akron, and then the Akron tournament forthcoming as well. All that will be covered on 104.7 King FM as well, so a lot of basketball for you to take in as we're set to meet our starting lineups. And our starting lineups are brought to you by Signographics, Broadway Plaza Shopping Center in Sterling. Signographics there for all of your printing needs, business cards, posters, flyers, other business signage, 970-521-9000. And let Signographics do the work for you. Lone Star Longhorns will be in their blue jerseys. Their starters this evening will be Brian Agnew, a senior, Andrew Bridges, a senior, Jordan Carg, a junior, Corey Meckelberg, a junior, and Austin Smith, a sophomore, one sub for them. For the Peetz Bulldogs, they will start Troy Clevenger, a senior, Jeff Kester, a senior, Tom Karnick, a senior, Austin Crane, a senior, and Josh Fiskus, a junior, for head coach Bill Fiskus. His assistant, Jim Gardner, for the Lone Star Longhorn boys, head coach Brian Kuntz, for them. I believe Mike Hardy would be the assistant, their athletic director. So the Bulldogs will be in their home whites, and the winner will move on and take on Caliche tomorrow around 6:30. Interesting to watch these two teams come out here. Height-wise, Lone Star is taller until Jeff Kester and Troy Clevenger come out of the huddle at 6'5" and 6'3" respectively. Lone Star is going to be bigger at the guard positions, but let's see how that comes into play as this game comes along. 32 minutes to our final game of the evening. Stepping into the circle is Clevenger for Peetz, and for a Lone Star is Brian Agnew. The officials will get the ball up, and we'll get our final game underway. Clevenger wins the tip to Kester, and Fiskus will bring it up the floor. High back pass looking for Clevenger backdoor. Ball goes out of bounds, so a turnover. Immediately on the Peetz Bulldogs. Longhorns will bring the ball up the floor. The offense will be set up by Jordan Karg. Karg will give it off to Andrew Bridges. Bridges will hand it off and let Austin Smith drive. He loses the ball out of bounds, and Peetz will take it back. Fiskus. He'll bring the ball up the floor. Far side go to Karnick. Tom will toss it out to Kester, top of the key. Near side for Crane, into the corner for Fiskus. Down low to the hoop. Clevenger layup up good. Bulldogs take the opening points of this contest. Ball be walked up the floor by Karg for Lone Star Longhorns. Give and go. Back down low goes Karg. His two rejected by Kester. Clevenger comes up with it. Out in front he goes for Fiskus. To the hoop. Layup up and good. Josh Fiskus gets his opening points, makes it 4-0 Peetz here in the first quarter. Karg will bring the ball up the floor, ball tipped away. Fiskus comes away with it. He'll turn, he'll run the floor once again. Stutter step pass, near side, Karnick, pump, drive, baseline. Denied, kicks it out to Kester, 10-footer, up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Clevenger. Out, Fiskus, 3, no good. Rebound by Clevenger, off the window, up and good. Peetz on a 6-0 run in the opening minute and a half of this game. Karg will bring the ball up the floor for the Lone Star Longhorns. He'll toss it off far side, drop down low. Clevenger comes up with it, a high pass out in front, finds Austin Crane to the hoop, layup up good, 8-0 Peetz. Back up the floor will come Karg for the Lone Star Longhorns, and he gets his pocket picked by Crane. Out in front goes Karnick. Tom Karnick to the hoop. His layup up good. Tom Karnick makes it 10-0 in favor of Peetz. Just 2 minutes into this contest. Near side, Karnick comes up with the steal. He's got the fast break. He takes it up the floor. Layup up good, 12-0. Karg will walk it up the floor once again. Karg's pass picked off by Karnick. Fiskus comes up with it. He'll break up the floor, taking it to the hoop. Loose ball, and the Longhorns tip it out of bounds off of themselves. Onto the floor will come Corbin Heller for the Peetz Bulldogs with 5:25 to go here in the first. Fiskus drops it in near side. Karnick for a 3, no good. Long rebound, tipped around, picked up on the far side by the Longhorns. Breaking and a back rejection by Clevenger on the shot from Brian Agnew. Don't bring that weak stuff to my house. Although he did take it hard to the hoop, that was just hard defensive play. Longhorns will set the offense up with Karg. Karg, far side, he will go, and the pass is picked off by Karnick. He will break up the floor to the hoop, layup up and good. Tom Karnick with 6 points. Lead is now 14-0. Ball be walked up the floor by Karg for the Longhorns. Karg out up top, he will pass, finding Agnew. Jumper up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Clevenger. Out in front for Fiskus. Fiskus has Heller, but he'll take it to the hoop himself. His layup, no good. Kester tip back, put back, no good. Rebound ripped down by the Longhorns and by Austin Smith. Smith will break into the lane, take it to the hoop. His layup, no good. Clevenger with the rebound. Bulldogs looking to run. Fiskus, he'll turn, he'll push. Out in front, Kester into the lane, layup up good. It's a 16-0 run, and we played not even half of the first quarter. 4:15 to go. Karg will bring the ball up. He'll toss it on the near side into the hands of Austin Smith, and a foul by Kester, our first whistle of the game. That's his first. Onto the floor for the Peetz Bulldogs will come Casey Barrett, replacing Tom Karnick, who scored 6 points in 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Smith with the baseline inbound for the Longhorns. Austin will drop it in, near side, ball tipped around, falls out of bounds off of the Peetz Bulldogs. Corey Meckelberg pass intended for Brian Agnew. He slipped and fell, fortunately got tipped. Austin Smith will inbound baseline. His pass dropped off far side to Karg. Karg trying to drive, loses the ball, picked up by Clevenger. 3-on-3 up the floor. Clevenger will stop, feed it far side. Fiskus traveled. You get away with that in the NBA. This ain't the NBA. Although those shoes might belong in the NBA. Those are pretty cool. 16-0. Karg will set the offense up. Far side, he'll go for Smith. Pass off onto the near side. Around the perimeter, it'll go. Karg into the high post. Agnew for two. Up, no good. Heller chases the rebound down. Heller will turn. High toss out in front for Fiskus. He'll turn, push. Wide open underneath the bucket. Kester kissed the glass. Rebound by Clevenger, no good. Rebound by Kester, no good. Gets his own board again. He'll spin, take it back up hard, and an offensive foul. His second. Onto the floor for the Peetz Bulldogs, replacing Jeff Kester. Will come Austin Crane. And up the floor, the Peetz Bulldogs will bring the basketball. They're Lone Star Longhorns. Karg will set the offense. Far side goes to Smith. Back to Karg, top of the key. Near side pass picked off across the middle by Josh Fiskus. He'll take the fast break to the hoop. Layup up good. Josh Fiskus now has 4 points in the game. It's an 18-0 lead for the Peetz Bulldogs. Ball be brought up the floor, driving into the lane. Karg kick near side. Meckelberg two. Rebound pulled down by Crane. Bulldogs will run again. Fiskus, he'll turn and push the floor. Top of the key, slam on the brakes. Near side three. Crane, good. From downtown, Austin Crane puts it in. It's now a 21-0 run for the Peetz Bulldogs to start the contest. 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. Pass near side, nearly stolen by Barrett. Three launched up, no good on the Longhorns. That off the bench, I believe, was Andrew Bridges. Top of the key, three, Fiskus. Toileted it home. Josh Fiskus now has 7 points and leads 24-0. Pass from Bridges near side, stolen by Barrett. He tries for the fast break, trying to feed it out in front for Fiskus. It's stolen away by the Longhorns. Karg will push back near side, gets his pocket pick by Crane, out in front for Fiskus. To the hoop, layup up good. Josh Fiskus now with 9 points, and it's a 26-0 lead for the Peetz Bulldogs. Looks at the scoreboard, brought to you by Bob Mullendore and Daryl McCormick, your local independent associate Aflac representatives. Peace of mind and cash, order stick, get to know Quack about Aflac, 522-2309. Far side, Bridges 4-2, kissed the glass and got it to go. Ends the run, pardon me, that was Austin Smith. Peetz will push back near side. Barrett, long two, up and good. 28-2 goes the tally now. 1:09 to go here in the first quarter. Smith will bring it up the floor. His pass near side tipped out of bounds by Barrett. Onto the floor, Tom Karnick for the Peetz Bulldogs. Also on will come Ben Karnick. Karnick, Barrett, Crane, and Heller. Top of the key, Longhorns with the ball, and Andrew Bridges. Bridges trying to drop near side for three, no good. Rebound is pulled down on the offensive glass by Agnew. He'll go out up top. Bridges driving, loses the ball off the glass after re-corralling at Brian Agnew. And the Longhorns get their second bucket of the game, down 28-4 up the floor. Tom Karnick, far side, Austin Crane, top of the key, Barrett. Back near side, Karnick for three, off the mark, no good. Heller chasing the rebound down, tipping it out to Crane, feeding it baseline. Ben Karnick off the glass, no good. Crane with the rebound, put back up, no good. Tip back does go home. Austin Crane now has 7 points in the contest, and the lead back out to 26 for the Peetz Bulldogs, which is the run they started the game on. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot no good. Loose ball picked up. Card for two. Goes home. And that's how the first quarter will end. 30-6 in favor of the Peetz Bulldogs. We'll be back with the second quarter after this 2012 Carlile Classic on this big-time small-town media production.
Company's extensive experience for more than 25 years. EDF Renewable Services is the largest in North America, with services over 6 gigawatts of energy under contract that is specifically tailored to create value, deliver results, and provide the best possible service to the communities we serve. EDF Renewable Energy is with the Peetz community every step of the way.
Playing sports takes planning. Our day-to-day lives take planning, but we're not all prepared to plan for all aspects of our lives. That's why we have to rely on people like Joel Nelson at Nelson Financial to help us plan for our retirement. Plan and invest in your best interest without compromise. At Nelson Financial, the only certified financial planner in the area, Joel can't help you out unless you call 970-521-7800. Nelson Financial. Better to plan and not need it than need it and have not planned.
Longhorns get their shot blocked to kick off the second quarter as Peetz Bulldogs try to run. Ball goes too far out in front and a turnover on the Bulldogs. I'm Ben Bleck here at the 2012 Carlile Classic. 30-6 Peetz after 1 quarter of play. Longhorns with the ball. Bridges will bring it up the floor. His pass picked off by Fiskus. Behind his head, out in front he goes for Tom Karnick, who lets the defense run by and gets the layup. Up and good. Tom Karnick with 8 points now here in the second quarter. 32-6, the Peetz lead. Smith pass near side intended for Carr. Goes through his hands and out of bounds. The Bulldogs will take it back. Josh Fiskus will bring the ball to the floor. They'll feed it off near side to Austin Crane. Crane looking, dropping back up top for Karnick. Far side Fiskus for three, no good. Kester down with the rebound, trying to go back up. Gets bodied, missed his shot, and the rebound pulled down by Agnew for Lone Star. Longhorns will turn and bring it up the floor. Near side jumper up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Clevenger. He'll push numbers, but a good defensive play by Bridges, who goes in the lane, puts a two up, no good. Rebound down by Clevenger. Bulldogs going to look to push again. Fiskus feeds it off far side, Tom Karnick. His high pass out to Crane up top. Round the near side for Fiskus. Move it off far side for Austin Crane. Crane back up top for Fiskus. Fiskus looking to drive. He'll stop, drop, far side. Crane fakes a three, drops it down low. Clevenger. Baby J up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Agnew. Score stays 32-6 with 6:06 to go here in the second quarter. Smith will bring it up the floor. Longhorn's going to try and man up against this zone, trying to get him out of position. Drop near side, Bridges for 3, no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by Keaton Grayton. Stolen away, out in front to Crane. Layup up good. Peetz Bulldogs started this game on a 26-0 run. They lead 34-6. Grayton with the ball, far side, top of the key. Karg, near side, NBA 3, up and good. Great take on the near side by Austin Smith, who has 5 of his team's 9. And up the floor, Karnick. His pass to Fiskus is stolen away by Smith. Fast break up the floor. He'll go to the hoop. Layup up good. You float a pass like that, I don't care how far you're up, the opposing team's going to take it the other way. Fiskus will step back to run in the point. Swing off far side. Karnick, high floater near side. Out of the play of Fiskus. Longhorns with it back here in the second quarter, presented to you by Peetz Farmers Cooperative. 2 locations to serve you, but the 24-hour fuel's right here in Peetz. Whenever you're passing through, take advantage at Peetz Farmers Cooperative in Peetz. Smith's shot, no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by Agnew. Is put back, no good. Rebound by Clevenger, and up the floor will come the Peetz Bulldogs. Out in front, Tom Karnick lets the defense fly by, misses his shot. Gets his own rebound and then is fouled on the floor. As much as Peetz is running, that's just the 3rd foul of the game. First foul on Austin Smith. Fiskus with the baseline inbound. Drop in, move around the perimeter. Far side, Fiskus, college 3, off the mark, no good. There for the rebound, Crane is put back, no good. Meckelberg rips the rebound down for the Lone Star Longhorns. I think Kester just picked up his second foul possible, or that's his first. His 3rd. He has all 3 of Peetz's fouls. Back onto the floor for the Longhorns comes Andrew Bridges. Ball be walked up the floor by Smith. Facing a 2-3 zone, pass off far side, drive in, jumper up, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Crane. He'll turn and bring it up the floor for the Peetz Bulldogs. Crane to Fiskus, who calls out the play. Pass off far side to Tom Karnick, top of the key, Crane near side, Fiskus. Dropped at baseline on the wing for Clevenger. Out up top, Heller finds Tom Karnick, 3 no good. Rebound pulled down by Crane. Will back it out into the corner. Out up top, he'll go for Fiskus with 3:30 to go in the first half. Fiskus looking to drive, fade away from 15, no good. Clevenger down with the rebound. He'll drive back in, floater up, good. Troy Clevenger puts his team back up by 25 with a nice 2 right there. Troy Clevenger with 6 points. All 36 points off the Peetz Bulldogs starters. Smith with the ball far side. Has 7 of his team's 11. Karg out up top. Smith loses a handle. Brings it back in. And then bounces it off his foot and out of bounds. .249 to go here in the first half. Fiskus will walk the ball up the floor. Swinging around on the far side, top of the key, Crane, NBA 3, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Bridges. He's pressed as he comes up the floor, finds Meckelberg just past half court, who will hand it off to Smith and let him run the point. His pass tipped away by Fiskus. Across top of that 2-3 zone, loose ball jumper up, and good from Bridges. Andrew Bridges' first points of the game. Don't say that too much or you'll have trouble. Fiskus, top of the key, cross, drive, in the lane all the way to the hoop. Acrobat shot, no good. Smith down with the rebound. 1:55 to go here in the first half. Smith driving into the lane, his 2 up, good. Smith has 9 points in the contest now. Up the floor, Fiskus will come. He'll cross, drive right past his defender, but came up too soft on his shot. Rebound pulled down by Karg, and then he puts it off the foot of Tom Karnick trying to drive far side. Grayton will come back onto the floor for the Lone Star Longhorns, replacing Meckelberg. Inbound pass. Smith will take the 3 far side, off the mark, no good. Clevenger down with the rebound. He'll turn, he'll push it up the near side, find Josh Fiskus. He'll trail it out to Austin Crane. Crane back to Fiskus. 1:10 to go here in the first half. Swing near side for Crane. Crane drops at baseline. Heller jumper up, off the iron, no good. Offensive board by Crane, put back, no good. Gets his own board again and backs it back out. Fiskus will swing it around. Heller for 3. Off the mark, no good. Tom Karnick with the offensive board. Out to Crane. Crane will drag, drive, top of the key. Fiskus, 45 seconds to go in the first half. Heller will kick it out up top. Crane cross drive, near side. Karnick trying to drop it down low. Ball out of bounds by the Lone Star Longhorns. Peetz will stay with the possession. Fiskus will inbound on the baseline. Fiskus dropping it in to Clevenger under the bucket, bangs it home. 38-15, the Bulldogs add to their lead once again. 8 points for Clevenger. Pass tipped in the lane, Grayton shot no good. Rebound down by Crane. Up the floor, Crane will bring it. 15 seconds to go in the half. Crane drops it off far side to Fiskus. Backdoor look for Heller, misses his shot. Clevenger with the rebound, kisses the glass and good. 3 seconds left. Smith at half court puts a line shot up, no good. And that's how we will go to half. 40-15, Peetz on top of Lone Star. We'll have our halftime show presented to you by Dr. Robert Patton next on this Big Time Small Town Media production.
Parts in Sterling. But what running board such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle. Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
The Peetz Telephone Company is a proud supporter of Peetz Athletics, and in addition to their many great services, high-speed internet service is now available, featuring their all-new fiber network, now offering a variety of high-speed internet plans, from 1 meg service for only $35 per month, or 3 meg service for just $55 per month, when bundled with your phone. And you still receive the same great service as always from your local hometown telephone company team. Peetz Telephone Company. Call Kathy at 334-2220 for full details. Good luck, Peetz Bulldogs.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, there is no purchase as is. Every vehicle on the lot comes with a complete warranty. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
Whether you
.40-15 at halftime. The Peetz Bulldogs on top of the Lone Star Longhorns. I'm Ben Bleck. This is the 2012 Carlile Classic. Halftime show brought to you by Dr. Robert Patton, making the smiles of our athletes shine as bright as their performances. Man for the job for the last 30 years has been Dr. Robert Patton. He wants to make sure the smiles shine like the offenses shine for the Peetz Bulldogs tonight. So thank you to his support of all area athletes in the presentation of our halftime show. 30 points in the first quarter for the Peetz Bulldogs, just 10 in the second. They changed their offense up a little bit. I mean, up 30-6 at the end of the first quarter. They wanted to work on some of their half-court sets, and they didn't work the way they would like them to, but they're crashing the glass very well. A lot of second-chance points, opportunities for them. Lone Star's just not getting a lot of looks at the ball at all because it's one and done the way Peetz is rebounding in this contest. That's thanks to Troy Clevenger, Austin Crane, and Jeff Kester. When Jeff Kester can stay on the floor and not be in foul trouble, he has 3. That is about the only downside for Peetz right now. For Lone Star, Austin Smith playing well. He has 9 points of his team's 15. But they can't get anybody else going. They got too hurried when Peetz came out and ran off 26 straight to start the first quarter. They were up 26-0, and Lone Star was just pushing. But since that point, Lone Star actually has won that game 15-14 since the 26-0 run because they've slowed down. They played their half-court set. They're bigger than Peetz is at most positions, and they can out-physical them. And if they can keep doing that in the second half, they can carry some positives with it. That'll wrap up our halftime show presented to you by Dr. Robert Patton. Second half coming up next, 40-15. Peetz on top of Lone Star in this big-time small-town media production.
Do you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion? Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find our products, price, and value to be the best in the marketplace. Call me, Ryan Rasmussen, at 522-2330 for all your ag financing needs. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
EDF Renewable Energy provides strength in the Peetz community, and our strength is grounded by the company's extensive experience for more than 25 years. EDF Renewable Services is the largest in North America, with services over 6 gigawatts of energy under contract that is specifically tailored to create value, deliver results, and provide the best possible service to the communities we serve. EDF Renewable Energy is with the Peetz community every step of the way.
Playing sports takes planning. Our day-to-day lives take planning, but we're not all prepared to plan for all aspects of our lives. That's why we have to rely on people like Joel Nelson at Nelson Financial to help us plan for our retirement. Plan and invest in your best interest without compromise. At Nelson Financial, the only certified financial planner in the area, Joel can't help you out unless you call 970-521-7800. Nelson Financial. Better to plan and not need it than need it and have not planned.
For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community. The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
Head to the second half, 40-15. The Peetz Bulldogs on top of the Lone Star Longhorns. I'm Ben Blecka. Glad you've joined us here on this big-time small-town media production of the 2012 Carlile Classic. Winner gets Caliche tomorrow, and the loser will play Fleming tomorrow afternoon. We head to the third quarter, and the start of the quarter results in a 2 up and good from Ben Karnick. Or Tom Karnick, pardon me. He's got 10 points in the contest, and it's 42-15 right out of the gate. Good half-court set for Peetz, which is what they want to work on the rest of this game. Far side Smith standing on the sideline. Will be a turnover. Fiskus will bring the ball up the floor. Near side, he'll go for Karnick. High pass, far side, stolen away by Agnew. Agnew will try and run the floor, cannot. And the Longhorns will have it in the half-court set. High pass, far side. Karg will spot up for 3 off the iron, no good. Fiskus with the rebound. Up the floor, the ball will be brought. Near side, kick out, Fiskus for 3, cashed it in. Josh Fiskus dropping his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 12 points, and the lead is out to 30 at 45-15. Near side, Longhorns will have the ball, and Bridges fouled. He'll inbound on the near side as the foul was whistled on Fiskus. Inbound pass to Smith. And we get another foul on Peetz. Half-court set will be set up by Card. Pass, kick ball, far side. It's the Longhorns. Well, inbound from the far sideline now. Austin Smith trying to drop it far side. Tipped out of bounds by Tom Karnick. Jeff Shorman Memorial Tournament in the fourth quarter. Weldon Valley boys leading Woodland 27-12. Inbound pass tipped up, far side, picked up by Bridges. He will try and bring it out, and the ball's stolen away by Austin Crane, and then a hand check as he tries to break up the floor. Fisk is with the ball. High skip near side. Karnick for three. No good for Peetz. Kester can't get the rebound. 6:10 to go here in the third. 45-15 the lead for Peetz over Lone Star. Near side. Pass will go for Card. Meckelberg's pass across the middle, picked up by Karnick. He'll toss it out in front for for Crane. Agnew back, but could not stop him. And Austin Crane now with 11 points in the contest, 47-15. Ball be walked up the floor, driving in Bridges, loses it, recorrals it, 15-footer off the baseline, no good. Crane with the rebound. He'll toss it out in front for Josh Fiskus to the hoop. Fast break layup up and good. Fiskus now with 14 points. And a timeout will be taken by the Lone Star Longhorns as they want to discuss. Looks at the scoreboard, brought to you by Bob Mullendore, your independent associate Aflac representative, now joined by Daryl McCormick. Get to know Quack about Aflac by giving a call, 970-522-2309. Peetz Bulldogs put up 30 in that first quarter. You thought, all right, here they're going to put a lot of points up tonight, and then they really struggled in that second quarter. But already have 9 points in the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds here in the third. They've got their offense back rolling again. They're actually on a 13-0 run, dating back to the latter stages of the second quarter. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, we'll kick it off with the Fleming girls and the Lone Star girls. Fleming boys and likely the Lone Star boys in the third place game at 3:30, and then the championship action between Caliche and Peetz girls then guys at 5 and 6:30, all on ColoradoPreps.tv and 104.7 King FM. Longhorns will have the basketball in the half-court set out of their timeout. And Bridges will set the offense up. It's like a 3-2 zone now. Or maybe a 1-2-2. Fiskus steals the ball, whatever it was, goes hurtling over the bench, feeds it out in front for Crane for the layup up and good, 51-15. Back up the floor come the Longhorns, near side Karg. He'll try and drive, stop, pass, picked off by Crane. Karnick out in front with Crane. They'll feed it out to Tom Karnick. He'll let the defense run by, back trail out to Heller. High pass up top for Fiskus. They'll run a half-court set. Feed off near side into the hands of Tom Karnick. Karnick losing the ball, re-corralling it. Out of the near side he will come, kick up top, Crane, far side Fiskus. 4:20 to go here in the third, and a foul whistled. I believe Smith going to get tagged with a foul across the top. It will be him. It will be his second. Team's second of the half as well. Inbound pass will come near side to Tom Karnick. Out to Josh Fiskus. He'll run the half court. Far side, Crane drops it down low. Heller kick near side. Karnick, then back up top for Fiskus. NBA 3, airballed. Looks at his hand. He's a Fiskus. He's allowed to take that shot. They can shoot anywhere inside 35 feet. At least that's what we've been told are their rules in their Thanksgiving basketball games. Halfway through the third quarter, 51-15. Far side, Smith for a 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Crane. He's got Fiskus out in front, finds him. Fiskus then trying to turn, and Smith kicks the ball out of bounds. And we're going to see a Chinese fire drill here. Austin Wilson, Casey Barrett, Ben Karnick, Garen Cox, and Raleigh. That's Garrett Raleigh in. The inbound pass far side, and the 2 put down by, I believe, Ben Karnick. 53-15. Out up top, ball loose, picked up by the Longhorns. Far side 3 for the Longhorns, and sophomore Austin Smith buried. He's got 12 points, and then he comes up with a steal. And Smith will bring it up the floor. Top of the key. He'll feed it far side, down low. Smith off the window, good. 14 of his team's 20 points goes to Austin Smith. 53-20, the tally. Ball poked out of bounds by the Longhorns. Here in the third quarter. Inbound pass stolen away by the Longhorns and by Keaton Grayton. And up the floor will come Card. Card feeding it out to Smith. Far side, NBA 3. Why not? He is off the iron, no good. Loose ball rebound, out of bounds. Off the Peetz Bulldogs. And Garen Cox, a freshman. Grayton will exit for Bridges. Carg will take the inbound pass for the Lone Star Longhorns. 2.5 to go here in the third. Near side Bridges, 10-footer up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Agnew, is put back up, no good. Rebound again, back up, no good. Loose ball rebound, Agnew gets it again, goes back up. Again, no good. And Garen Cox comes down with the rebound and gets fouled. Agnew picks up the foul. Third on the Longhorns and a half. His first of the game. Onto the floor for Peetz. So come Jordan Nelson. Barrett will bring it up the floor for the Peetz Bulldogs. Casey past half court. He will come near side into the hands of Nelson. High pass up top for Ben Karnick on the far side. Casey Barrett, long 2, no 3. He's good from downtown. Casey Barrett getting his first points of the season. But Peetz up 56-20. Missed shot, rebound down by Cox. Timeout taken by the Peetz Bulldogs. 1:41 to go here in the third. It's a coachable opportunity for Jim Gardner and Bill Fiskus to work with these younger guys that are on the floor for Peetz right now, maybe getting a little out of sorts with their offense, not in position defensively, who knows. Just little things you can coach these younger guys on in their first varsity action for many of them. Casey Barrett, I think the only one that saw any real action last year that's on the floor right now. Bulldogs will inbound in front of their own bench. Garrett Raleigh will do the inbounding. Inbound pass, tip far side. Off the glass goes Barrett, no good. Rebound pulled down by Karg, and he gets his pocket picked by Ben Karnick. Up the floor will come Barrett. Barrett will run the floor. Out up top for Raleigh. Raleigh will shuffle it off near side to Jordan Nelson. Nelson trying to drive baseline and puts it off his knee and out of bounds. Score remains 56-20, 1:19 to go here in the third. And up the floor will come Smith. He'll feed it far side. Karg, baseline jumper, no good. Loose ball rebound, pulled down, and a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Lone Stars. Mecklenburg tried to go back up. Two hands on the ball. He came back down with no change of possession, so it has to be a jump. Smith getting inbound. Trips it out to Karg. He'll heave up a three, no good. Rebound pulled down by freshman Jordan Nelson. 55 seconds to go in the third. Near side, Ben Karnick out up top. Raleigh, far side, Nelson. He'll bounce it down low, looking for Cox. He can't find the handle. High pass out in front. Smith lets the defense run by, then loses the ball. Karg saving it out to Bridges. Bridges will move around the perimeter. Near side, Smith for three. Good. He's having himself a game. There's no doubt about that. Austin Smith showing the rest of the YWKC he could make it happen as Ben Karnick has fouled far side. 17 points for Austin Smith, the sophomore for the Longhorns. The foul is whistled on Smith, his third, but it was after the shooter had come down, so no shots. As Raleigh will inbound to Ben Karnick. 20 seconds to go here in the third. Pass it off near side into the hands of Barrett. He'll drop it down low for Cox. His two up off the window, no good. Gets his own rebound on the putback. Knocked loose and picked up by Bridges. Bridges will turn, run up the floor, and the ball goes out of bounds off Barrett. .9 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbound pass. And a foul whistled on Ben Karnick. Free throw line forthcoming for Jordan Karg. First free throw, no good. Second one, it'll go, so Karg will take the points, and then up the floor will come Peetz. 3-2, and a travel on Barrett. 0.5 seconds for Lone Star to get something working. Smith at half court, not even going to take the shot, and we'll head to the fourth. 56-23, Peetz on top of Lone Star. This is a big-time small-town media production. Welcome back to Peetz as we head to the fourth. The Bulldogs on top of the Longhorns, 56-23. I'm Ben Blecka. Bulldogs with their bench on the floor trying to let these younger guys get an opportunity to run the offense. Ben Karnick with the ball as Peetz starts with the ball here in the fourth quarter. Pass near side into the hands of Austin Wilson. Wilson down near side to Brian Raleigh. A timeout taken by the Peetz Bulldogs. Fourth quarter brought to you by Nelson Financial. Make sure you're ready for your retirement with the only certified financial planner in the area. That's Joel Nelson and Nelson Financial. 970-521-7800. Let them do work for you. We'll be back out here tomorrow at 2 for the third place games of the Carlile Classic and the championships after that. Baseline inbound will come for the Peetz Bulldogs. Inbound out up top for Nelson. Nelson will hand it off to Ben Karnick. Karnick's pass, far side, goes to Austin Wilson. Wilson dropping at baseline. Nelson can't handle it. Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational, fourth quarter. Woodland trailing Weldon Valley 31-24. 2-3 zone for Peetz. Longhorns will have it. Smith up top. He has 17 points. Shot off the mark, far side from Bridges. Ends up in the hands of the Bulldogs. And quickly up the floor will come Karnick. That's Ben Karnick running the point now. Round onto the near side. The pass will come for Brian Raleigh. Raleigh baseline for Nelson is 2, no good. Ball pings around, ends up in the hands of Smith. He'll turn, run the floor, travel far side. Turnover by the Longhorns, 6:42 to go. Ben Karnick will exit Jordan Buss on for the Peetz Bulldogs. The ball be walked up the floor. Far side, shovel off to Austin Wilson. He'll drop it down low for Garrett Raleigh. Garrett will drive into the lane. He traveled. (56-24), 6:27 to go here in the fourth. Bridges will bring the ball up the floor. He'll pass it off near side. Around the key it will go. Grayton and back up top for Bridges. His pass near side to Smith. Smith's pass across the top, stolen away by Austin Wilson. Wilson will pass it out in front to the hoop. Shot no good from Jordan Buss. Wilson trying to get the rebound. Tips it out to Nelson, who gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Since the opening 26-0 run, Peetz has only outscored Lone Star at 30-24. But if you get a 26-0 run, you're going to be in control of the game. First free throw up and good for Jordan Nelson, the 5'8 freshman. Second free throw up and good as well. So Peetz up by 34 as Nelson buries both free throws. Actually, those are the first free throw points of the night for Peetz. Near side, Bridges, jumper up from 15, knocks it down for the Lone Star Longhorns. Andrew Bridges now with 4 points in the contest. Top of the key. Wilson with it, Raleigh to Raleigh. Garrett will drive into the hoop. His layup up good. Brian Raleigh found Garrett Raleigh top of the key, and it's 60-26 in favor of the Peetz Bulldogs. The timeout taken by Lone Star. as they want to discuss. Saturday morning sports show tomorrow morning on 104.7 King FM. Starts at 7:30 a.m. It's going to feature a full season preview of a lot of the area teams. All the boys basketball and locker talk for the area high school teams. NJC look at their season thus far as well, and a look at the NCAA volleyball tournament, which features both CSU and UNC. All starts tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Final from the Jeff Sherman Memorial. Weldon Valley Warrior boys beat Woodland. So it'll be Weldon Valley versus Prairie in the championship games down there. It'll be Caliche versus Peetz in the championship games here. Ball near side, jumper up from Mecklenburg, no good. Brian Raleigh chasing the rebound down. Gets it out to Jordan Buss, who will run the floor. Far side, Garrett Raleigh, dish down low, 4-2, up and good. Garen Cox. 62-26. Ball be brought up the floor for the Weldon Valley Warriors. Far side, or for the Lone Star Longhorns, same color as Weldon Valley. Far side, long two up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Smith. He'll run near side, floater in the lane up, no good. Cox down with the rebound for the Peetz Bulldogs. He'll hand it off to Buss and let him bring it up the floor. Buss will toss it off near side into the hands of Garrett Raleigh. Garrett's pass across the top intended for Brian, and Brian gets tagged with a foul, fighting for the loose ball. .428 to go here in the fourth. The Weldon Valley Warriors, Lone Star Longhorns. It's going to throw me. In the lane, two up, no good from Bridges. Rebound pulled down by Cox. Cox will give it off, and up the floor will come Buss. His high toss out in front finds Nelson. Nelson steps back, drops at baseline for Brian Raleigh. Brian back out up top for Nelson. He'll fly into the lane. His two up, no good. Rebound down by Cox. Put back up is good. Garen Cox, 4 points off the bench. And the Peetz Bulldogs up by 38. 3:48 to go. Out up top, Bridges with the ball. He'll drop at baseline Mecklenburg. He's fouled by Garrett Raleigh. I like what Bill Fiskus has done here. His assistant coach, Jim Gardner, he's letting him do the coaching where the guys out there is JV squad. A lot of head coaches are too proud to let their assistants stand up and do that. Jumper up from Smith, no good. Rebound pulled down by Agnew. He'll kick it out for Smith for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Grayton. His putback is good. Grayton's first points of the evening for the Longhorns. And up the floor will come the Peetz Bulldogs. In the lane, the two, no good. Twice from Garrett Raleigh. And the Longhorns will bring it up the floor. Top of the key, Smith. He'll stop, drop, top, tip, by out to Grayton. Grayton will come near side for Karg. Karg's pass for Smith, errant, far side, and Peetz will take it back. Karg will exit. And Buss will bring the ball up the floor for the Peetz Bulldogs. He'll bring it past half with 2:43 to go. Give it off to Garrett Raleigh. Shoveling for Brian near side. Ball goes out of bounds. Onto the floor for Peetz. It's Logan Vac. They changed too quickly. I didn't see who all came on. We'll get their names as they go through. Or maybe I'm thinking too slow. 64-28, top of the key, 3 up. Bridges, foot on the line, 2. Either way, it's points for the Longhorns. (64-30). Raleigh gets the ball off the inbound. Bus, and he'll bring it up the floor. Pass off far side into the hands of Jordan Nelson. Bus. His pass is stolen away by Agnew. Agnew will turn. He'll run the floor to the hoop. Off the window, no good. Rebound down by Grayton. He's fouled and will go to the free throw line. I believe the foul going to be whistled on Sean Bernhardt. Nope, no free throws. Just baseline inbound. Quick in under the bucket. Agnew for 2. Lobenbach over the back. That will lead to free throws this time for the Longhorns with 1:48 to go. First free throw up and no good. Grayton down with the rebound and puts it back up and good. He's got 4 points here in the fourth quarter. Doubled up are the Longhorns, 64-32. Top of the key with the basketball, Logenbach. He'll give it off to Jordan Buss. Buss driving all the way to the hoop, and the ball goes out of bounds off him. $1:20 to go. Eight to 8 here in the fourth quarter. His high shot up no good. Make it 10-8. The offensive rebound put back up and good for Austin Smith. 19 points for him on the evening. He's been the most consistent player across the board for either team. His team just has not been able to back it up. Ball turned over for the Peetz Bulldogs out in front, and a foul whistled. One-and-one free throw here for Andrew Bridges. Front end's up, no good. Offensive rebound, pulled down, put back up by Agnew, no good. Gets his own rebound again, and then travels. 41 seconds left in this contest. Peetz Bulldogs will bring it up the floor. Past half court, Jordan Nelson. His pass is picked off by Smith. He's going to run the break. Up the floor goes Smith. He slams on the break. Shot no good. Rebound down by Grayton. Put back up good. So Grayton has 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Second leading scorer on the team for the Lone Star Longhorns behind the 19 of Austin Smith, who leads all scorers. 10 seconds to go. We get a foul. Our reliable performer of the contest brought to you by Reliable Plumbing, 18423 Highway 6 in Sterling. Georgia and the Crew, Reliable Ensign, plumbing and heating problems, 522-5592. Going to go with Austin Crane tonight, 13 points. I felt really dictated the pace of this game, both on the glass and offensively. As the first free throw goes down for Jordan Buss, his first points. He was joined in double figures by Jeff Kester and Josh Fiskus. But 11 players scored for Peetz. The ball's turned over loose, and our final is going to go the way of the Peetz Bulldogs, 66-36. So tomorrow, starting at 2, we will have Fleming and Lone Star girls, then boys, third place games. Caliche Peetz girls, then boys around 5. in the championship game. Thanks to Shelby Cano for running the camera and computer here at Carlile Gymnasium, and to Elizabeth for running things back in the King FM studios. 2012 Carlile Classic Day 1 in the books. I'm Ben Blecka on this big-time small-town media production.